Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. But right away, they'll change the look. Murray now going to do it himself. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And the Panthers first down.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
On play action, it's Murray.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Murray.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And so close, he gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Carolina.
Murray going to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Blue is going backwards here. All the way back to the 5-yard line.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Drake London,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Trap 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Elam. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. This is taken at about the 14. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And Smith in motion right.
Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them hustling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down, Murray. And this one complete to Smith. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Throwing again, Murray. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Malik Neighbors, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, and you want to know as much as you can about the opponent especially when it's a division matchup. So curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You look at this Carolina defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Buccaneers 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Murray now going to do it himself.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Murray now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
To throw, it's Murray.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go.
Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there. 56 yards.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Buccaneers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they were pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The Panther first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10, down at the 33. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. Now Murray again. And it is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run with blue. And will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jaden Blue. 14 yards. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off-play action. Elam. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Heck, come 19, come 19, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Still going.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 65 yards.
And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratched. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Malik Nabers
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And a lead now up to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Come on, set. Not 70 range, 70 range.
Operating from the gun, Elam. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Well, a heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. How about this? They'll change it at the line. That is going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
70 Timberwolves, Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Elam. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Buccaneers, 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Murray. That's caught left side by Neighbors. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, or defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring out fourth down.
Again, only a yard. It's fourth down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Elam. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll try the left side. Mays.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Looking to throw. Elam. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Norton. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Set. 65 guy. Get the points on the board.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, check. 18 Roger, 18 Randall.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Elam. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44.
At their own 44-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Elam. Now he's going to step up and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle.
Now they'll audible to something else. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A gain of 3 yards.
An audible here to get a new look. Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Up the middle they go. Mays. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Elam. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense?
don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Murray now going to do it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here and just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Murray. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Panthers 42.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
19 tights. 18 rather. 18 rather.
2nd and 15. Looking right sideline. That's complete. 22 yards there. A 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Elam. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Norton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run on 1st down. Mays. The 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Bucs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Murray now. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Curtis Samuel on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Give him 53 yards on the ground. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Elam. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Cougar 19. 70 range, 70 range. Let's go.
Back to throw. Elam. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
19 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 by 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Now a give, right side. Mays. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Elam. He's going to air one out. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
At the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Elam. His pass caught at the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
And now they'll shift things around.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. 49. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now Murray. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Carolina. 55 yards.
First down. A gain of 55 yards. First down, Carolina.
Murray going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, six-point game. Turn this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return.
And now the rookie's free. Into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Bucs will add to their fourth quarter lead.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Now they'll change things up. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. They'll come up first and 10 here. Shotgun now for Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. There's Murray. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to let it fly. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kyren Williams, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
There's 55.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. To throw, it's Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. There's Smith. He's got it along the sideline. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Murray again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Malik Nabers from 13 yards out. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, smash Bronco! Check.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Norton. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
70 range, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw. Elam. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on second and long. Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Hawk 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Elam. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Back to throw now on second and 10. He's going to rifle on deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Elam. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
19 tight.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. As he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is... And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Buccaneers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the